Good morning. Here's a bit of a longer walkie-talkie. I was thinking, I'm outside grounding my feet. Yes, I know, I'm in sunny Florida. And you know what? That was a choice. It was a choice to move here. And so often in my sessions when I'm working with people, I hear over and over, I had no choice. I had to do this. I had to do this. I didn't have a choice. I had no choice. It was out of my hands. I had to do this over and over and over. And while it may feel that way, we have choices. There are very few things where we don't get to choose any part of it. And I actually learned that from my son, Kai, when he was probably, 5 or 6, having his first kindergarten fun homework, like, hey, let's get these kids used to homework. That'll be so fun. And Kai told me that I couldn't make him. And he was right. Because at 5 years old, he understood that I could not make him do anything. Could I hold him down and grab his hand and make it right? Yeah, I suppose. And that would actually be forcing him to do something. But asking him to do something wasn't forcing him. He still had the choice. If I don't have money for something, I have a choice. I can figure out how to make money. I can borrow money. I can not do that thing. I can do it anyways. I can spend money that was meant for something else. I have a choice. I think we get caught and stuck so many times in this feeling of, I don't have a choice, and life starts to happen to us, not for us. Then we get stuck. I'm so stuck. Well, then move already. Something that's really cool about our bodies is that we have reflexes. For example, if you're cooking on the stove and you forgot you turned the burner on and you go to reach over the burner and it's hot, your hand pulls away. Now that's a reflex, right? It saves you. But in life, you get a choice. Our landlords, when we were living in New York, said they wanted to sell the house. They give us a few choices, right? We could come up with the money to buy the house. We could double our rent, or we could move. Those were choices. So we chose, obviously, the moving part. Well, we had a choice of where to move. And some people may say, well, you didn't even have a choice. You got kicked out of your house. Well, kind of, we got kicked out. We were given the opportunity to stay. We had the choice. Was it within our budget? Not particularly. Could we have made it within our budget had we done some things? Probably. When we want something bad enough, we can figure out a way to make it happen. We just can. If you want something bad enough, you figure out a way to make it happen. So my challenge to you is to quit telling yourself that you don't have a choice. Quit telling yourself how stuck you are. Quit telling yourself that you can't and you don't and you won't. My gosh, that story gets so old. It does. You keep saying it over and over and over. And I think it was Hitler who said, if you tell a lie long enough and loud enough and long enough, they'll start to believe it. So if you can do that with a lie, you could do that with the truth. You could do that with something you want to believe. You repeat something enough and you're going to begin to believe it. And when you believe something, then you act on it. And when you act on that thing, you begin to get the results that you actually want. So if you say, well, Sarah, I've been stuck in this position for 25 years and I can't change anything. Correct. You're correct. That's your story. Your story is I can't change. Your story is I'm stuck. Your story is this is how long it's been and this is how it will always be. And that's your story. And that's okay. That can be your story. It's a choice. If you want a different story, then change it. Change how you talk to yourself. Get pumped up. Think of the last time you felt really good. Something I finally realized recently was why people ended up staying in my class when I was teaching. And a big part of that was because they felt really good. And not because I'm amazing or wonderful, but because they made the choice to show up and then their body started moving. They started feeling different. The state of their energy started changing. I saw them smile, they laughed, they got involved. And then all of a sudden their story wasn't, I can't and this is why. It was, I can and this is why. And so then they did it, and they came up to me after class, and I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself, and I can't believe I did this, and this is amazing, because they changed something. So do that today. Start changing something. If your story is I always make bad food choices, make a good one. Make a good food choice. Maybe that's adding in one vegetable. Maybe that's adding in one fruit. If your story is I'm lazy and you want to change that, then walk. Get outside. Walk outside your front door, whether it's snowing and a billion below or whether it's gorgeous outside. Walk outside. Do it. Start changing today. Quit telling yourself that you can't. Quit with these stories already. You've got it. You've already got it in you. You've done amazing things. You have. Look at where you are today and where you used to be. If you're 50, are you walking? Yeah, you didn't stay not walking and not crawling. You're probably not still in high school or in grade school. You've made changes. You've done things in your life. Yeah, but that's a silly one. Okay, then do an amazing one and let me know. Tell me about your amazing life change and how it started with something simple. That's how they all start. All right? Let me know. See ya.